Hey guys, what's up? It's Tangent and I'm here with another video playing Evil Dead the game. Last time we've been playing, you guys know that we've been working on our basic skeleton build and we finally have it rounded out. We've had some time to practice with it and I'm proud to present to you our basic skeleton build. Let's take it away. So this is the build that we're currently running. We got to try it out for a couple of games the other day. It's going extremely well so far. A couple of choices that we really want to try in this to see if it can be improved upon. We might respec as a result. But Rocksteady Elite Rank 3. Resistance to balance bar damage 35%. It's very good. Our build, by the way, focuses almost entirely on basic units. If there are points put into elite units here, it's because we basically had to. I'm not opposed to putting more points into them just because skeletons are what we do. We work our way up to Portal Authority Boss, which is 10% infernal energy required less. I could easily see myself go up to rank 3 on this. So far, it hasn't been necessary. Expanded skeletal support. Increases the effect area of Evil Ash's skeleton resurrection skill. This is more significant than it seems. Hey, Jervis Stack! Thanks for the 47, bud. Thank you for sponsoring my content still. Welcome back, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Heavy damage basic. I could consider going up one more tick for the extra 5%, but it limited our ability to get other things. Heavy boss damage we took for the 15%. I wasn't really quite feeling for the extra point and wanted to save the points for other areas. Skipped on heavy damage elite, as we said before, because we're not focusing on them. Buffed bones increases the health and damage dealt by skeletons that Evil Ash summons to battle. This has been incredibly good. It's everything that stacks upon multipliers here kind of revolves around this. Down over here, we've got Come Back Stronger. Resurrected skeletons have increased maximum health, come back with full health, and can deal more damage. 40% in all those categories, to be exact. It's actually really, really, really significant. Test of time, 10%. Opted to save the point on the second rank. Louder War Cry. This ability right here, I think we're all sleeping on it a little bit. 25% increase to the area of that. The area of that is already pretty big, but it's just short enough that if someone's like dodging away from you, they'll get away from it. And there's been plenty of times where somebody could have been caught on the outer circumference of the Louder Warcry range if it was only a little bit bigger. Widespread skeleton resurrection. Increasing the duration of Evil Ash's skeleton resurrection skill. I would certainly like to budget more time for this. Basically, we're a quality Necromancer build in the sense that we're focusing on the basic skeletons, but we make use of the elite ones, because all skeletons get better with all of these multipliers and modifiers, especially revolving around resurrection. So, this build gets a taste of everything. I'd rather have one point in having the extended duration or increased radius rather than having none of it. But I could certainly see myself adding 5 more seconds onto this. I could certainly see where those 5 seconds could come in clutch at the end of the game. But yeah. Let's see. Portal Authority Elite, 1 rank just to move on. Rocksteady Boss. This one is very important for Evil Ash, I really feel. Scarier Demonic Dash, just 1 point to get through. Portal Authority Basic. I too am interested in my own reasonings behind doing this. This is still part of the experiment. Some people are going to look at my build and go, I can't believe that you're trying to run basic build and you don't have Portal Authority Basic. Or Gates of Hell Basic, Tangent. What the hell is the matter with you? Well, here's the reasons why I'm currently not running these portals bonuses. And again, this is what I'm going to try and explain this. Hear me out. Portal Authority Basic at 25% reduced infernal energy required. It's going to make it so that your abilities are not off cooldown by the time you can afford it anyways, right? So, Portal Authority Basic, making it cost less doesn't really matter. The way the rest of the build operates, you are going to be so filled with demonic energy that you're not going to ever be wanting for energy when it comes to time, probably to be dropping a portal, except for maybe early game. I could see for early game. But Tangent, then of course, why don't you take Gates of Hell Basic for 15% reduction if that's your concern? Well, Gates of Hell Basic at 15% and the cost of 3 talent, or I don't know what we call it, skill points, ability points, talent points, whatever they're called. For 3 points, you get 15% cooldown reduction, and chat ran the numbers, and it was somewhere just like barely in the area of like 5 to 7 seconds worth of bonus time lost. That's not really enough time for me to really be concerned about it. Like, I think that's important in a match, but I do think 3 points distributed elsewhere in the build is more valuable than that. So, I will be testing this. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is and get some gosh darn proof about it. I will be respecking and taking some points off of elsewhere and putting them into Portal Authority Basic and Gates of Hell Basic. Like, I actually think I'll probably trim 2 points off of heavy boss damage and just go back to regular boss Ash mode. The build revolves around Skeleton Flautus is very, very important. With that said, we still saved a point and did not take Flute Force. Skeleton Flautist has been doing okay just with being placed better and trying to fight better with that. No healthy bones, but still, Skelephobia, skeletons increase the fear level of survivors near them. Because you're simply using more basic skeletons, you get more and more fear just passively everywhere on the map. This build, overall, not only from what I've been experimenting with, so not only does it not rely on elites, but you don't even really need to go for trapping at all, because the fear level is always kind of constant with the skeletons, and you get to take those points early game and just shove them elsewhere for better early engagements. Now, keep in mind, I'm not necessarily saying that the basic skeletons are going to end the match necessarily before the map gets discovered. But what I do feel is that because it costs less than the elite skeletons, and I think it's got a quicker cooldown. I could be wrong. I could be talking out my butt with that one. But it's a better point economy. You're gonna find yourself basically I think you might manage your energy better. Like I was finding that without having the temptation to dump the energy into elites and summoning elites, I always had more energy to summon an extra pair of skeletons or do a possession and things like that. So while they might not be getting the kill necessarily as early game as some builds might aggressively want to do, I am finding that these basic skeletons are extremely durable and quite capable of getting you a mega chunk of EXP at the start of the round with an engagement. All right.
I come to you in the form of Linda.
All right.
Yours lost love.
So here we go, chat. Oh, we start right by the dagger here. We're gonna swoop around and grab some demonic energy. So this build, we are going to be showing and seeing if it works well today. Of course, you never know day to day. It is basing on basic skeletons. Basic skeletons. Now we'll eventually get elites. Don't you worry. But we're just not going to get them early on. What we're going to be doing is aggressively trapping, spending points in Infernal Energy, Possession, and Portal Basic. And this is going to allow us to have quality engagements basically throughout the entire game. We'll see, though, how fast the survivors are this time around. As I said before, previously, these kind of map locations are always pretty fair to trap in the early game because you're gonna be fighting here eventually. Wow, look at this lack of energy anywhere. Hungry! Where's my energy? Tokyo drifting around. There we go. Good Toby, thank you for the 25 months of sponsoring my content, bud. By the way, guys, in chat, audio check, can you guys hear the game all right? Can you guys hear it okay at the moment? Alright, back on over to here. We're gonna go ahead and do this. By the way, lovely Meow Yin with the artist badge in chat. Well deserved. And not only that, I don't know if it'll show, but I gave Moo the badge as well, because Moo does a lot of our better Twitch TV emotes. They've been doing little awesome animations and things like that. Alright, leveling up, we're going to take another rank in Infernal Energy. Again, early game. I just want to place more traps and I want to get more points. That's all I want. That's all I care about. That's all we're doing. We see the points, we grab it. We see a trap point, we deploy it. I'm moving real slow. Not doing good right now. Alright, trapping over to here. And we're going to trap this. Again, using treasure chests whenever we see them, because it is a good chunk of EXP. No map pieces found yet, but that's going to change real quick. They're going to find one real soon, I'm sure. They're going to find one real soon. Another point. Open up. We're going to go to Portal Basic now. If they reveal themselves, we'll be able to do some good initiations.
Human hands now hold a fragment of the map. Why do these humans still have hands?
Why do they have... She's so mean, isn't she, chat? Riki's making noises. Alright. We're out of here. So now what we're going to do, since we have Portal Basic, instead of rushing the other traps, we are going to wheel around and try and do some engagements. I don't know if they're by themselves. It might come through this area. I'm just going to go ahead and trap here and here. Kind of taking my eye off the prize. Let's go ahead and wheel back around. Don't know if they're traveling by themselves. We'll be finding out. Drifting on an angle. Let's see. Yeah, they might be at Jake's Gas and Go. After that... Leveled up. Infernal Energy rank 3, and that's the real thing you want. You want to rush that so you get the actual passive regeneration. So now it doesn't really matter. We can do some pretty good roaming however we like. We could stop here and start doing some trapping. It's not really an essential area, but it does have some good spots. Let's see. The fact that they're not here, that means they didn't get into a car. By process of elimination, they gotta be at Shockey's Auto or over at Clara's. Look at that, Clara's. Revealed noise. Okay. So now we're gonna jet set on over in that direction. I expect that there's probably gonna be a group over here. And look at that, there's triplets, at least. Running together. Clara's Pond. Okay. No idea if we're gonna get... Oh, okay. There's a map piece here. Now, they did just hear the flautist, so they're going to take off in other directions. The map is upstairs. I'm actually gonna go ahead, possess them since they're already getting bonuses. And we're just gonna... AoE! Try and chase her through. We're getting good EXP for this. Beautiful EXP. It's okay if she heals. Jump out of this body. I'm gonna jump into a fresh body. And Ray. I should be going chasing down the other one. He's gonna burn his ability. I'm gonna step away.
The map is a step closer. This was not the plan. Try dismemberment.
Well, oh, we got her. We did get her. Okay. So now we're gonna just continue to headbutt and be a nuisance here. We got 2 levels off of that. All right, I'm gonna take 2 levels in Portal Basic. Possession's pretty tempting. Possession is pretty tempting, but I'm actually gonna. And bada boom. Take that.
That'll keep me going.
Go, and again, I'm just gonna kind of keep that pressure going. AoE right off the bat. Bada boom! Bada boom! See, one of them saw the flautist, unfortunately. Right there. Kind of aggressive. And again. Hitting the AoEs. Just being hyper aggressive. We got 2 more levels off of the engagements. I'm just even gonna just keep going. I don't even care. 2 more points, Infernal Energy, and another basic portal. And we've got 35 energy now to boot. And they're gonna sit there. We got 2 map fragment pieces. Let's see. And then we kind of like disengage. The horror's over. We got some good points. We're now threat level 10. As a matter of fact, we can go boss mode at any point in time if we got the energy. 113. Get a little extra in the tank. Things are coming off cooldown. Flautist is about to come off cooldown. 3, 2, 1. It's in the woods. They might just run from me, and this might be a waste. Looks like they are running anyways. That's okay. Might get one of you here. Ah, damn, it wasn't good enough. You know what, though? Straggler got left behind. I'm just gonna grab this one. She's gonna take off running. I'm just yelling them to allow us to get a couple of free hits in the back. That's great. She might go for that. Use our cooldown to animation cancel. The war cry. Then we're gonna jump out of the body. Place one of those right next to it. Hop on out. Get ready for them to come back and help. Grab some energy. Bleeding. 3, 2, 1. Dash. Only got one of them. At this point in time, I actually am going to go and immediately trigger the resurrection. And here we go. It's party time. So we've got increased area of resurrection. We've got increased stagger reduction. 1 extra skeleton when we resurrect. Quicker cooldown on those summons. My goodness. Not supposed to be staggered. What's happening here?
Right now.
We did not, it looks like maybe the flautist has already been discovered. Possibly. Getting some great damage in. We're gonna start whipping some heavy attacks through the AoE. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're gonna go get some health regen off of Henry here. Lovely. 5 levels in the tank at the moment. Just gonna go ahead. He's already used his cooldown, I'm pretty sure. Don't forget to try doing like roll catching, basically.
Son of a... Someone shot me.
I wasn't gonna get the sense. So now we got 6 levels out of that. We'll max out Infernal Energy. 1 more basic portal. The rest into boss and 1 into possession. Now we have 3 skeletons basics that will come out of the main portal, I believe, right? Plus 1 additional unit summoned. And they're all going to be empowered by me. Flautist is already off cooldown. I'm going to drop it immediately again. They're going to hear it. Immediately ambush with 2 basic things, which give us 6 skeletons marching out, all of them empowered.
Who wants to be first?
We have them chasing. They're getting terrified. He goes for the flautist. He misses the flautist. He's panicking a little bit. He disengages. His ability is off cooldown. He's bleeding out. We drop down. We take possession rank 2. And now we just start possessing the things that they're having trouble killing, including their own people, because they might have some really nice upgraded melee weapons. You can't sleep on that. Okay. And again, basic skeletons only cost about 20 to mind control, so they're pretty economical in that regard. And at this point in time, possession is going to make it cheaper and cheaper every single time to use the ability. So it gets cheaper and cheaper, and more economical the more you do it.
On your feet.
Over to there. possession now in their final ranks. Another 3 skeletons. Just grab one of them. Immediately back on the offense. Animation canceled into the AoE. And just go ham with your basic skeletons. Pull it. Start winning. Drop out. Now we start working on the elites and stuff like that. Just gonna put that there immediately. Jump them out. Just trying to keep them in the area for as long as I can. That Flawless will come off cooldown again. Even using it that aggressively, if you can get a couple of hits in or get them to stay in the area, can be worth it. Alright. Not too shabby. Threat level 21. After that little bit, and we're not even done yet. Bam! Run!
We're gonna get you.
So nice and stocked.
We're gonna get. What happened?
All right.
Crap, now I got twice.
Henry! Henry the Red disconnected. Come on, buddy. We were having a good time. Henry! Well, I guess at this point, I'll go with traps because may as well build up to the elites. I kind of am not sure if I want it though. All right, jump out there. And suddenly, just like that, they've got 6. I'm going to put this one within very close view. They can have the option of disengaging if they want. I'm going to mind control now. Chop, chop, chop. Ah, body block for the flautist. AoE. Ah. Need some meds like right now. I'll shield bash you. I'll shield bash you to death. Shemskola. Bada boom. And there you have it. Basic skeletons.
But I could really use some help here.
Pretty fun. I enjoy it quite a bit. Woo! I gotta say, it's turning out just the way I want it. Incredibly aggressive early game, great end game fights too when you get there, and lots of EXP along the way. It's just awesome. Anywho, thank you guys for tuning on into today's video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys next time.